Hi, my name is Katie with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to make this really cute blooming tree branch. So what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need a large twig. I just got this outside in my yard. You're going to need several different kinds of paper. So I'm using today a piece of old book page, and I'm also going to be using a couple of pieces of cardstock. And I'm going with a neutral color scheme. If you're doing this for a holiday or a different season, you could do red and pink for Valentine's Day. You could do orange colors for fall, just whatever event or season you're making this for. You're going to need a piece of jute or ribbon, and that's going to be for the little bow at the bottom. And you're going to need a pair of scissors, a pen, and a hot glue gun. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step is going to be making a heart pattern. So the easiest way to do this is to just take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and cut out a heart shape. Now the heart can be any shape that you like. It doesn't have to be too exact, but just get one that you like because this is going to be the pattern for the rest. And that looks good to me. So then the next step is going to be taking this heart and you're going to trace a bunch of them on different neutral pieces of paper. So I'm going to use this page of old book paper, and then I have these two really cute polka dot pieces of cardstock, and they've got a little texture on them, so that's really fun. So I'm just going to take my heart shape that I just cut out, and I'm going to trace it several times onto these pieces of paper. And you want to make sure you have a pretty even number of the different patterned papers. Now if you wanted to make this project for Valentine's Day, you could use pink pieces of paper, pinks and reds and white, but I like it for just any time of the year. Springtime, it's just a really cute indoor decoration that brings a bit of nature inside. Okay, and once you've traced on the heart shape, just like that, I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. So just try to get it as near as possible, but you don't have to worry about being too exact. Now the texture and the weight of the paper that you use doesn't really matter on this project. I tend to like a bit thicker paper, but that's just my preference for working with it. So really you can use any kind of paper with any kind of design that you like. So I'm just finishing cutting out this heart. And as I was saying before, you can do as many or as little or as few of heart leaves as you'd like to. And there we go. So now I have 3 cut out, 1 in each different paper that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead now and fold them in half. So you're just going to meet the 2 sides together. And then you're going to try to give it a nice crease. So to do that, I'm just going to take the handle of my scissors and run it down the center of the heart. Now I've got that nice crease. This is going to add some texture to the leaves on the tree. Okay, and I got my second one folded in half and creasing that. And now the third. Okay, so the next step is actually going to be attaching these to the branch. So I have this really great branch. I just pulled it out of a tree outside, pulled it off, and then I took off the pieces I liked until I had a really nice shape with that there. So now I'm just going to take a drop of hot glue, run it down the middle of the heart shape, right down the crease, and then you're going to place them going right side up, so when this is standing up that they look right. And you're just going to attach it to a branch. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then you're going to fold it in half over the end of the twig and hold it in place until the hot glue dries a bit. Awesome. And now I'm going to go ahead and do this with the other 2 heart shapes that I cut out. So I've got my black polka dots, running that hot glue right down the middle, and I'm attaching it to the branch, folding it over and holding it in place, giving it a chance to dry. Now you can fold these more or less depending on how they look and depending on the branch you're attaching them to, but I just think that that crease gives them a really nice 3D kind of look. Great, and now I'm going to go ahead and attach the last one. I'm going to do a drop of hot glue down the center again and glue it on. Right there, looks good. Perfect. And so now to do a finishing touch, I'm just going to add a small bow out of jute to the bottom. So I just go ahead and cut a piece of jute, and I'm going to tie it on there. Now you can use any kind of ribbon you want. I'm using jute because it's really rustic, and I like that because it matches the tree. But you could use wired ribbon. If you're doing this for a holiday or for different seasons, you can change it out. You could use pink, red for Valentine's Day, or green and red for Christmas time, orange for fall. There's really just endless possibilities with this project. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this craft.